Well, I've been pretty busy trying to locate and acquire logs and timbers for the porch part of this edition. I got quite a bit of it already. Some of the poles and some timbers I got from the local mill where they treat the stuff. And it's going to be square timbers up against the frame part of the addition where I got the tar paper up there already. That's all going to be squared post and beam there. But then the rest of it's going to be log. Now the problem I've been having is trying to locate a log beam that'll carry all the way across the front of the porch on top of the posts. At the mill, they don't make anything larger in diameter than 5 inches that long. So it'd be some special order and it costs quite a bit is what they were telling me. But I have a dead tree down by the pond. It's a pine. It's been hanging off the ground about 3-4 feet. It's been dead about a year, so I think it's kind of dried up pretty good. So I think I'm going to head down there and cut that out of there and pull it out to see if I can make anything out of that. It's a little iffy because I think it's a little bit more crooked than I want to work with, but I'm going to go see what I can do with it. So I'll see you out in the woods in a bit. I'm down here by our pond, and there was a pine that was dead for about a year. It's about the right size. That might be a little crooked. I gotta get out of here just so I can take a better look at it. I can still cut a couple feet off of it, but it might make a beam. So I'm gonna try to get that out of here right now. Get it out through there. Pond is a little low right now. It usually gets low in the summertime. Well, I got this tree up here, and I don't know, I've been trying to mess around with it a little bit. I cut some of it off because I probably can actually get by with maybe something 19 feet long, but I don't know. It's a little crooked yet. It seems to be pretty dry. It's not real heavy. Looks like it's kind of straight that direction, but it's got a curve in the other direction. So, I don't know. Maybe I can make something out of that, but, there's one spot, one angle there where it's kind of straight. Otherwise, it's got some curvature to it. I don't know yet. I'll do some more thinking on that, but I've been working on the squared posts here. They'll go on each corner right up against that tar paper on the corners of the framed part of the addition. So I just about got them ready to go. That's it. The angle brackets are what I'm using to hold the timbers to the framed wall. And I just got part of the squared timber beam on. I still got to do this side. And then I'll be done with all the squared timbers. And then in between all these timbers, these spaces, I'll put another layer of tar paper and they'll be all cemented in stone all the way up to the top. Not above the door and stuff, not the gable end, but just up to the top of these frames. And I gotta do one more piece here on top yet. That square timber that I just put up, that was some old stock that I picked up at the mill. They had old stock they were selling for discount prices. And when I was at the mill, I was looking through their old stuff, and there was this great big log that was sitting there. It kind of looked like it was treated. I asked the guy working out in the yard what was the deal with this beam, and he said it was from a customer that had special ordered it and then backed out of the deal, and it's been sitting there for years and years, probably over 5 years. So he didn't know how much he wanted for it. So I took a picture of it and took it back up to the office. And to my surprise, they made an offer of $52 for this beam. So it was quite a bargain. So I decided I'll take it. It's a little bigger than I needed, but for $52, I jumped right on it. I took it and I'll use that for the main beam across the front of the porch on the post. That's a little big. I'll probably cut it down, but yeah, for $52, that's like firewood prices. So I grabbed that up right away. This is the log that they sold me for $52. I still can't believe it, they sold it for that. I'm not sure if it's treated or not. I tried sanding some of it down. It kind of looks like it could be treated, but they said, as far as they knew, they just blasted the bark off with a pressure washer and it turned gray over time. But to me, it almost looks like it's treated. But I don't need, this is over 22 feet long. It's closer to 23 feet long. I think I only need maybe 19 feet of it. I'll probably rip it down and round it off so it's 10 inches the full length. I only need about 19 feet of it, so I'll cut it off too. But that's quite a difference between what I was considering using. And I'm just really fortunate that I picked it up when I could. The next part of this project is going to be the log frame construction of the porch. And I'll have to figure out something to hoist up that log beam into place when it comes time for that. So stay tuned for those episodes, and I'll catch you next time. And it looks like we're going to be butchering chickens in the very near future.